The Truth Can Change Your Life YouTube channel. If you don't change, we will remove you, NASA warns about the ET's agenda. A scene from the film The Day the Earth Stood Still. Could this become a true story? This is not a fear-mongering article, but instead a very real article about the true possibilities of why the ET beings are here. The human race as whole are very destructive creatures, and sadly the Earth and all of the other living things on this planet are feeling the price for our greed and aggression. In a very recent study conducted by top researchers at the University of Pennsylvania and the NASA and published in the academic journal Acta Astronautics, would contact with extraterrestrials benefit or harm humanity? A scenario analysis. Leading scientists have claimed that intelligent beings from other planetary systems could very well reach Earth, in order to destroy humanity, in order to make the galaxy a better place to live and protect other civilizations from the destructive fury of man. Is there aliens out there who are about to teach us some lessons in manners? Is there aliens out there who are about to teach us some lessons in manners? Let's be honest with all of ourselves. If we take into account the vast amount of changes mankind is causing the planet, environmental damage, wars and violence, making certain types of animals extinct, we then start to realize that humanity is as a civilization completely out of control and destroying this blue marble planet. It is clear that we are being watched by the ETs in the sky, who undoubtedly will consider man as a very real danger to the galaxy, universe, and could very well consider the possibility to deliver a preemptive strike on planet Earth, perhaps firstly as a warning shot, or maybe even a key direct strike to end humanity full stop. For the greater good. But please guys, remember, this is only a hypothesis. It has also been stated by the researchers that the aliens may even consider the possibility of enslaving the human race in order to control it and hopefully teach us all how to have care and empathy again. Or worse comes to worse, use as food. The food part sounds a little scaremongering, courtesy of NASA. Other possible situations. Another possible reason for attack on humanity could be the rising greenhouse emissions, which could very well tip off the alien beings that we are a rapidly expanding threat growing outwards, warns the report by the researchers. Have the aliens had enough of our actions? Okay, to be fair, this may not exactly rank as one of the most compelling reasons to curb greenhouse gases, but there is a possibility that reducing our internal emissions might just save the human race from a preemptive alien attack, scientists have claimed. Watching us all from afar, ET beings might very well view changes in Earth's atmosphere as clear-cut sign of a civilization growing quickly and aggressively out of control, which could lead them to take drastic direct action to stop us from becoming a far more serious threat and expanding outwards in our solar system, the researchers have suggested. This is one of a few extremely speculative scenarios as described by NASA-affiliated scientists and colleagues at Pennsylvania State University that, while considered unlikely, they say could play out were humans and alien life to make contact at some point in the future, which doesn't look very attractive to us. But let's be fair, we know what damage we are doing to this planet, and if we don't stop what we are doing now, we could be leading to our own peril anyway, sadly taking everything else on planet Earth with us. NASA's Planetary Science Division, Sean Goldman of NASA and his colleagues have actually compiled a list of very plausible outcomes that could unfold in the aftermath of a close encounter, in order to help humanity prepare for actual contact and how things could end up for us. In this intriguing report, which was drafted together way back in 2011, discreetly, would contact with extraterrestrials benefit or harm humanity? A scenario analysis is actually divided into three broad categories of alien contacts, which are beneficial, neutral or harmful. Sean Goldman and his colleagues at NASA have a warning for us. The beneficial encounters ranged from the mere detection of extraterrestrial intelligence, EDI, for example through the interception of alien broadcasts, to contact with cooperative organisms that help us advance our knowledge and solve global problems such as hunger, poverty and disease. Basically the majority of the reasons what we all hope the aliens are here for. To help us. Other kinds of close encounters have been suggested by the report, which may be less rewarding and leave much of human society feeling indifferent towards alien life. The extraterrestrials may be too different from us to communicate with usefully. They might invite humanity to join some kind of galactic club only for the entry requirements to be too bureaucratic and tedious for humans to bother with. They could even become a nuisance, like the stranded, prawn-like creatures that are kept in a refugee camp in the 2009 South African movie, District 9, the report explains. One of the most unappealing outcomes would arise if extraterrestrials caused harm to humanity, even if by accident. While aliens may arrive to eat, enslave or attack us, the report adds into the mix that people might also suffer from being physically crushed or by contracting diseases carried by the visitors. In especially unfortunate incidents, humanity could be wiped out when a more advanced civilization accidentally unleashes an unfriendly artificial intelligence, or performs a catastrophic physics experiment that renders a portion of the galaxy uninhabitable. Or like the famous book War of the Worlds, we could even accidentally kill off some of the ET beings with some of our own bugs, which would not make us very popular. Aliens or humans may be a lethal mix together due to what viruses or bacteria we have in each other. Aliens or humans may be a lethal mix together due to what viruses or bacteria we have in each other. The report also added that to bolster humanity's chances of survival in the future, the researchers call for caution in sending signals into space, and in particular warn against broadcasting information about our biological makeup, which could be used to manufacture weapons that target humans. Instead, any contact with ETs should be limited to mathematical discourse until we have a better idea of the type of ETA we are dealing with. But the positives are? It all appears a bit doom and gloomy, doesn't it? But as much as the majority of time I disagree with NASA on how they appear to hide things, I feel this report is kind of fair, as we are destroying this planet, and like I have said many times before, perhaps we are the next species that needs to be made extinct? But on a more positive note, the report does not abandon us only to prospects bleak and an apocalyptic end. Scientists also suggest other situations which are more optimistic for us all. An alternative angle on this matter raises the potential of a victory of human civilization against any alien invaders. This would potentially allow humanity to get hold of extraterrestrial technologies to use to their own use and learn how to travel the stars and treat incurable diseases. Another variant which the vast majority of us want and hope for is the possibility that extraterrestrials want to spontaneously share their knowledge with humanity and help us solve age-old problems like hunger, poverty and disease. And even learn of ways to slow down the aging process of our delicate bodies. But when? According to the top geeks, anything could happen in the next 20 years. Humanity is entering a period in which its rapid expansion could be detected by an extraterrestrial intelligence. The change in the composition of the Earth's atmosphere due to greenhouse gas emissions could be the signature of our presence in the galaxy. The report confirms. Even though envision aliens to look like something out of the movies, according to Andrei Finkelstein, director of the Institute of Astronomy of the Russian Academy of Sciences, the aliens could very well be similar looking to us humans. The extraterrestrials will probably have a head, 2 arms and 2 legs, while the color of their skin may be different. But like us guys at UIP always state, in an infinite universe, comes infinite possibilities. Summary. This all sounds very much like a movie, and one in particular comes to mind which I am sure that most of you care thinking of the same one, The Day the Earth Stood Still, a famous book which was adapted into 2 very popular films and a radio show. In fact, the radio show which broadcasted this story originally in the US had American citizens cowering under their beds thinking that this story was real. In this charming film, the main character is called Klaatu, an alien who has come to our planet to save Earth from mankind's destructive ways. The alien's actual mission is to destroy humanity and to help the world breathe again. But at the end of the film, sorry to be a plot spoiler if you haven't seen it, the alien has been moved with compassion and then decides to give us humans another chance. Hopefully, if something like this ever happens, let's just hope that the aliens can see that there is some good left in the human race, and that these aliens have a heart too. But we do need to change as a species and appreciate this beautiful planet that we live on and respect every other walk of life too that we share this world with. Perhaps the only way forward for the human race is by the aliens teaching us a lesson in respect for world and ourselves. Help the Truth Can Change Your Life channel to raise the vibration and share and subscribe this article with your family and friends. Share our messages with love and gratitude.